Yeah.
In the beginning, it was Aldo.
Oh, Aldo, yeah.
Jose Aldo.
Of course.
I was like,
Prime Aldo's a beast,
dude,
man. Love Aldo.
He was he was winning so much, and I was like, I can't. How you gonna hate on this guy?
Yeah.
But then I realized I'm not. That's when I realized I wasn't athletically gifted because I couldn't pull off his explosive leg kicks and stuff.
Okay, gotcha. Well, he played soccer most of his life,
exactly.
Right? Yeah,
and I'm not very flexible either. So I was like, you know what? I can't do this. So then I switched styles to Dominic Cruz.
Yeah, I was gonna say Cruz and TJ Dillashaw. That's the
Dominic
stuff,
Cruz was my go-to guy to mimic because I don't like getting hit.
Okay.
I don't like getting hit. I don't.
Yeah. Who wants to get maybe Mike Perry,
Diego
right?
Sanchez.
Yeah, there you
guys.
go. Oh my gosh,
they're
Diego
scary.
Sanchez. Yeah.
But if I get a paper cut, I'm like, man, should I pull out of the fight?
For sure.
I don't like pain. So
that's smart, man. That's smart.
His style, my favorite boxer of all time is Pernell Whitaker.
Okay, wow.
Passed away this year, unfortunately. Rest in peace, the GOAT.
Okay, did not know that. Well, yeah, he's great.
But Pernell Whitaker's style was so elusive and unique, and I just love the head movement. I was like, I love it. That's who I want to be when I start getting better.
Okay.
And then the evolution of him became Lomachenko.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
so Lomachenko, Dominic
Cruz,
they have like very similar styles. And then most recently, obviously, McGregor. McGregor like popped onto the scene and how flowy he was. He has really good boxing.
Huge McGregor fan.
So then I started implementing these guys' styles into my game. So I become a hybrid of them all.
I love it. Oh man. Have you ever had a sparring partner where you brought in for one of your guys? Let's use Khai as an example, and maybe he hits him too hard, or he injures him, and then you're thinking, oh fuck, I brought the wrong guy in, or has that situation ever? Maybe not Khai, but anybody.
No, anybody. Of course, it's happened.
Yeah,
and of course, when you start off
like,
as a coach, and it's happened to me before. You know, like I've gone in and it's like, oh, go hard on this dude.
Okay.
And just because in boxing you spar way, way, way harder than you do in Muay Thai, let's say.
Muay Thai, yeah.
And then to where it's all like technical sparring. So I've been the good guy and the bad guy. But as a coach, of course, it's happened.
Okay.
And I've gotten better with it over the years.
Yeah.
But typically, as opposed to what everyone thinks, it's usually the professional fighters that have the best control.
Okay.
Right. So if I know I'm going to deck you over the head with a kick, I can pull it last second. Or if I'm going to flying knee you, then I'll pull it at the last second. It's usually the new people.
Yeah.
That I'm the most afraid that they're going to hurt somebody, right? Because they're very anxious and they kind of want to prove themselves, but that's not the point.
Okay.
It's just like if you scrimmage your own teammate, right? In basketball, let's say you don't go there and you're dunking on this guy the whole time, right?
Yeah.
You're not trying to box him out and knock him on the floor every time. That's only two people that don't know what you're about.
Let's say you're training Khai for MMA fight. And you're training boxing. Are you guys going to do boxing with boxing gloves, or are you guys using MMA gloves? Or I think, obviously, those are different gloves, but like Muay Thai, I think has probably different gloves as well, right?
Sure. I mean, of course, it'll be different when we do MMA.
You box with MMA gloves then?
We practice. We'll start off with the big gloves to get warmed up.
Okay.
Just like some people shadow box with weights to warm up first, right?
Okay.
So we'll do that with the big gloves. We'll practice the technique, and then after 2 or 3 rounds into it, to cool off, then we'll go small gloves to make it applicable.
Okay, sure.
And then instead of hitting the pads with the same combinations, he'll actually punch me a moving target.
Okay.
To make it realistic.
而且我觉得台湾很棒的是这个 WOTD 的比赛，它有很多其他国家来，就是特别从他们国家，像香港有非常多的选手，他们特别从香港坐飞机来台湾，就为了比赛。
OK，
所以我们越来越多的机会跟国际。
像韩国也是有蛮多的，对。
有韩国、菲律宾，
对，都有。
他们的我们职业赛的就是我们在选手上面，我们也会邀请到其他国家的菲律宾的选手、韩国的选手，大家都非常厉害，然后也可以过来，英国的选手都有。
OK。
所以我们跟国际都有连接在一起，我觉得这个进步会很快，而且是很有机会的。
这样子亚洲会进步，我觉得是，我也觉得是非常好的。然后我觉得 One Championship 也是做的很好，我很开心。我记得他们蛮久以前他们有来过台湾，以后你觉得可能会回来吗？
如果
喜欢我很想他们，
那
因为我想看，
我尽量表现好一点，看他们会不会觉得说，哦，台湾的选手不错，那我们来台湾找更多的人看看吧。
OK，
对，而且很好玩。我去蒙古的时候，我打赢金牌的时候，那个时候我太兴奋了，那时候那个摄影机拍到我就什么都没有想，我就突然讲台湾 No.1。
哦，真的。
对，然后就被拍下来。然后我在想，如果我在1这次也可以有机会喊奖。
对，一定会，一定会。
我希望吧，但这个就是我目标。目标在新加坡喊台湾 No.1好了。
So you've done some training with Bam and Tiger Muay Thai, right? Yeah.
Last summer I got to go there and train for about 2 months.
Okay,
it was amazing.
Maybe you could tell us a little bit about that. I think there was a couple of fighters, like UFC fighters and stuff, were there.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I got to sit down by the
How
cage and watch Valentina Shevchenko train.
Oh my gosh,
and I was like,
Valentina.
oh, like I'm so close to her, and. Like just other there was a bunch of really amazing like ONE FC fighters. Killer B was there. Just a bunch of like really strong and like powerful women that fight, and I was just so inspired by them, getting to see them and how they train and live, and that's also kind of what inspired me to like quit my job, because I'm like, if I want to do this and like seeing how they train, and their whole life is like you get up and train. You eat, sleep, train, and just kind of go through that cycle.
Yeah, sure.
I was training CrossFit. I was hitting the Muay Thai classes every day, and
this was here, you say? Or
yeah,
that
here,
was in okay.
Here in Taipei.
Sorry,
and I was training at Kingbox, and I felt like my cardio.
Shout out to them. Yeah.
Yes.
Shout out to Kingbox.
Come spar with me Saturday. It's for my
come
birthday.
And spar. If she's pissing you off, come spar with her this Saturday, right?
6 p.m.
yeah.
I'm looking
6
for
p.m. She's
partners.
looking for partners. Yeah. She keeps knocking them all out, so she needs more.
But training there, like it was a Muay Thai competition, so I got to train more authentic Muay Thai because it's an actual like a Thai style gym.
Okay.
They do it outside in the heat.
In the heat, wow.
Like I was training at 3:30 every day, and it felt like a sauna.
Yeah, well, wow. It's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. Yeah.
So I was training like that, so I felt like more like I was really in Thailand training, and all the trainers are Thai trainers, and they hold the mitts and the pads for you every day. So I really felt like I was improving, and I was able to add CrossFit in, which gave me the strength and conditioning.
That's one of my